Hey, this is massive. Ordinga Sharks take on O'Sullivan's Beach, I think it is,
Yes.
over there.
Massive.
And it is a big game because they've been poleaxed this year. Ordinga, I think their nearest margin was 5 points.
Average losing margin of 220.
That's it. But they've been beaten by 300 points in a game of footy, Dal. Pretty hard to do that, I would have thought.
Yeah, that's not a good day out of that one. But, no, they'll do all right with Shane.
So Shane Crawford has put his hand up to make a comeback and see if he can get this club back on track. The game's not far away, so we cross over to Adelaide, where I think the little champ's on the line. Wayne?
Hello, Jim. Yeah, they don't normally do pre-match interviews, but they've allowed me to get out for this one, so thank you to Aldinga.
Hey, are you fit? Now, I ran into 10 people last night who all asked me the same question. They watched the vision Thursday night of your training. They thought you were running in very straight lines and very tentatively, so they were concerned about your hamstring.
I was more concerned about the potholes on the oval, so I was just trying to work my way through them, but I've been under a bit of a hold this week, but I'm ready to let loose. I tell you what, I'm just walking along the beach at the moment, just getting some fresh air into my lungs, so hopefully I can run a bit faster and longer. But
Listen.
Sam Newman has arrived this morning. He's rocked up, and I've never seen someone rehearse so much for the national anthem. It's a joke, and he keeps forgetting the words. So there's every chance, because he's instructed, listen, if there's a mistake, I'm going to go back to the start and I'm going to do it. And he said he's dead serious.
Tell him
God help us.
don't
we
do
might
that.
not play the match.
And Bill's arrived too, and
No.
we asked what his role was, and he has said more than once to eat hamburgers and drink cold Carlton draft.
No.
So as
Well,
you
that's
said,
it. He was meant to be here 2 hours ago, and they rang him and said, "Where are you?" And he said, "I've just stopped up at a mate's pub on the way just to say hello." So he's already running late.
Playing to his strengths, Bill?
yeah, exactly. Now listen, I know very well what's going on here, and that is there's been a lot of your Favolas and who else? Backermanis,
Yes.
and even Campbell Brown, all these players. You are doing this from a charitable stand and viewpoint, but you are as nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof, and you're pretending you're not, and you're thinking you're cool and all that, but you are absolutely petrified.
No, I eat fresher for breakfast, Gary. You should know that.
No,
You should know that.
No, you
But
don't.
I am a touch nervous. I tell you, I'm just hoping that, because the expectations are pretty high, because this team's been struggling.
Oh, well, really? They can't
going
kick
by-
the footy, and you're a Brownlow medalist.
Yeah, I know, but it's been a little while, Gary. 6 years before we run out. So I know I'm going to have to really pace myself early, and it's going to be quite hard. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Hopefully, I'm there when the whips are cracking and Aldinga Sharks. They're learning the song this week because they've got a good vibe about them.
Hey, Wayne, are you going to stick your head over it? It's what we want to know, because it's all very well being ships in the night and out wide, and here I am, get it out to me. When the contested ball time comes, how are we going to go?
You're saying I'm scared, Jim?
No, you haven't played for 5 years, what I'm
No,
saying.
yeah, you got to. You got to go hard at the footy. You got to, because to be honest, I don't know if my teammates can actually get it to me on the outside. So I'm going to have to sort the game out early and work out who can actually play a bit. And going by training on Thursday, it could be an interesting long day.
Hey, Wayne, when it comes to possessions, what's the over and unders for you to be acceptable for your performance today? Give us a number.
50 plus.
$1.90 line on that.
No, I wouldn't be backing that in.
Hey, what's the opposition like today?
No, not great. As well, they're struggling too. But the thing is, they're very, very confident coming up against our mob. So we like that.
No, they're not that
we
confident.
Like a confident
Shane,
team.
they're not that confident, because we wanted to change the game to Sunday to enable Jim to host the president's
That's it.
lunch and me to be the runner. But the opposition mob were that petrified that the possibility that the Sharks could actually beat them, the other president said that would ruin our club. That'd stop us in our tracks.
Well, that's true. And then I saw on TV last night he was interviewed at training, heckling me, saying he's going to have a good look at the back of the boys' jumpers because he'll be chasing them all day.
Ooh.
You know what? I was going to go easy. I'm going to go hard now. I'm really going to give it all.
Shane, has the coach pulled you aside at all this week and given you a special message?
Yeah, he said, "Where would you like to play?"
And what did you say?
And I said, "Can I be super sub?" And he said, "No, we need you in there." So, no, he just wants me to get out there and contribute.
We're going to get a full game from you. We're going to get that bib on.
Depends whether I don't think they got the bibs.
Make one.
So I'm just going to have to sort of get a feel and work out if
I know where you're playing.
Little whippersnappers are going to...
I spoke. I know where you. I'll tell you. I spoke to him yesterday. That he's got you penciled in for a run with. It's the opposition mid that gets a bit of footy. He wants you just to sit on him for a while.
Yeah, well, he's going to be getting 50 possessions. Because they've assigned a player in quarter to run with me. But you know what? I'll try and reverse it on them and see how we go.
Hey, Wayne,
big fun. There's a big crowd coming.
After he sings the song, has the enforcer got any other role in proceedings, or is that it?
Well, he's going to do a lap of honour. Gets out of the chopper with the match ball. He then gets on to the back of a little golf buggy type thing. He's going to do a lap of honour holding the football, like the Pope-mobile. Then he sings the song, and he's instructed, if I stuff it up, we start from scratch again.
Oh, no.
And then he's going to go over to the huge shark slide, and he's going to have a crack on that for the first quarter, and then he's out of there.
Hey, now be serious. What the normal size of the crowd is a couple of hundred or so, I'm led to believe. What are we looking at today?
Well, Thursday night training, I said to the guys, you normally have this many turn up to train? They said, we've never had that many at a game. So, yeah, they're expecting anything between, 4 to 6,000 somewhere. So it's going to be big, it's going to be on, and it's all happening.
And the other thing is you got a big mouth. And I found that out when you made your debut against the Demons. I think I kicked me sixth. And you started shooting your fat mouth off on your first AFL game. So you're going to get lippy?
Well, I'm sure there's going to be players like you, Gary, who asked for the handball over the top of the goal, then celebrate like they actually made that goal happen. So if there are players like Gary Lyon today, which I'm sure there will be, I'll probably be one.
I hope you get clubbed.
I'll be voicing very, very strongly.
All right, Wayne, good luck.
All right, I'm just going to go into the Nuda speech for a quick bit.
Oh, that's fantastic, Shane.
Hang on, mate, I'm coming.
I tell you what he is, right? Get him off.
Well done, Shane. Thank you for that.
Nah, go away. He is, Del, and you know him. He is as proud as any person, and I'm telling you, I know him well.
Yeah.
He is petrified that he's going to go out and A, tear the hamstring and
could happen.
Let down the 6,000, or B, if he actually is fit, that the silky skills have deserted him. That is his absolute greatest fear. So it'll be a nervous day. Hopefully these boys go around the grounds today around the grounds for the TAC.
No doubt about
and
it.
straight to Aldinga to find out how they're going against Smith's Beach or whatever it was.
O'Sullivan's. Hey, Del, could you see yourself doing this in 10 years' time?
Not for free. Shane's obviously done very well out of his footy career. He's now on the charity circuit. No, I'm hoping my last game of AFL is my very last game, unless I'm getting real desperate. So
I fleetingly thought about this was to line. I've never played a game, I couldn't, but would be to line up for O'Sullivan's Beach today. That would have been my greatest.
Just to give him a clubbing?
Not tell anyone, especially not him, and then just run out and go and stand next to him. That would have been the highlight of my career, I reckon.
Gary,
would have been to catch him. I would have clubbed him.
Did you? Are you guilty, or is Wayne laid mayonnaise on the fact that you got a Joe the Goose in that game and celebrated it in a fashion that was unbecoming?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't own up to that if I had, but this is the truth. This actual day was at Princess Park, I think, or it might have been Waverley, and I had gone to the other side of the ground and they changed direction, and I got it about the centre wing, and I had a 4 or 5 bounces.
This is 92, would it be, wouldn't it?
Whenever he does.
Shane's, he would have played.
True story.
Yep.
It wasn't great play. I was on my own and had 4 or 5 bounces and kicked the goal and turned around feeling pretty good about myself, and this yappy mouth, you cheat, you this. I said, hello, is Dermot or Airzy or Bucky's giving me a gob for? I turned around, there's this set of teeth just going. It looked like he was in the cheer squad. And I gave him, which I could do.
I'm going to say, Gary, you
gave
were
him the best bash.
Streaking violet.
He didn't even bat an eyelid. He just ran back into the centre. Now, I've just had a man from Aldinga who's travelling with our man.
Yes.
I said, I want to know what's happening over there and what the atmosphere. Absolutely packed, and this quote from the local, this is the biggest thing to happen in Aldinga since the shark attack in 91.
Oh, crikey. Well,
Well,
That's big.
That's not great, Warrior,
No.
but it's big. It would
Well,
have
It's a
been
good
big.
line, though, isn't it?
It would have been big at the time.
I've received a text too. It says a young man called Robert Ira, I think it is,
Yep.
15-year-old, is playing on Croft, a gun talent from Sacred Heart, which is the big footy school in Adelaide.
What's he doing playing for Dingo?
No, God, don't ask me those questions, Gary. This coming from Andrew Jarman.
Oh, big
So,
jars.
Big jars. So there you go. They've got someone set
Well,
for Wayne.
what's his name, the little fella?
Robert Ira.
I hope he's got his skates on. Because I am telling you, this man is a competitive animal to the point where I think he'll blow Rob up in the first
You
3
reckon he
minutes.
will?
Yep. He'll run him from one end of the... He's got that ultra marathon mentality that'll go, I'll blow you up, young fella.